If true, this changes everything for the New York Yankees, as recently there has been a lot of talk from MLB insiders about the Yankees making an absolute blockbuster trade that would shake up the New York Yankees lineup, move some prospects away for a very hyped up player, and we are going to break all of this down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here, and guys, we're going to jump right into things as always, and you guys definitely know where this is going. If you're not subscribed to Yankees Digest, is the place to be for all New York Yankees content. Thank you so much for the support. We're so close to 6K, guys. I believe. Do you believe? Let's go get this thing done. But more importantly, let's talk about some New York Yankees baseball, as there's been a lot of rumors about the New York Yankees and them trying to land a right-handed batter who could give the Yankees a lot of help and also play the infield. And recently, an MLB insider in Jim Bowden revealed a potential trade that he says he believes is going to happen at some point over this MLB season. And let's dive right into it and take a look at this trade, because it is wild. Where Bowden said the Twins would trade the often injured Royce Lewis to the New York Yankees for lefty Henry Lane, righty Cam Schlittler, and infielder Oswald Peraza. Now, this is a very interesting trade for the New York Yankees. The most common name that we know from this group is Oswald Peraza, and Peraza, it appears a likelihood that he might not be making the Yankees roster this season, and if that's the case, the Yankees would look to move on from him in some sort of a trade, and Royce Lewis does fit what the Yankees would be asking for in a right-handed hitter who would be very, very solid, who they could put at the top of the order, very good batter, good base runner, great fielder, and would just fit in perfectly with the Yankees when he's healthy. Now, Lewis is just entering his fourth year in the MLB, but he's missed a ton of time due to injuries. The former first overall pick definitely has shown a lot of great signs into being a great MLB player up and coming, but he has dealt with all these injuries, which has thrown a wrench in everything for Royce Lewis. And now where he's at, he has been mentioned as a potential trade target by multiple different teams if the Minnesota Twins decide to sell high on Lewis, who teams still heavily believe in despite all the injury concerns, which is important to note here. Now, look, Lewis for his career has a 3.4 WAR and 549 at-bats, which isn't even really a full season's of at-bats. He has 33 home runs, a batting average for his career of 268, 104 RBIs, OPS for his career of 825, and an OPS plus of 126. So he's a very, very good player who'd be super helpful for the New York Yankees and would fit in with what the Yankees need. Last season, Lewis had a 233 batting average with 68 hits, 16 home runs, 47 RBIs, and 40 runs scored in 81 games played. So he definitely had a shortened season by literally half, I should say, not around half, literally half. Where his OPS was down to a 747, the average was down, the on-base percentage was down, everything was down, and he was as he was battling injuries, as he has early on in his career. But young players can battle injuries and come back and find health later on, and that's what the New York Yankees would be taking a gamble on with Royce Lewis here. Now, Lewis would be a very, very intriguing addition to the New York Yankees, as he solves the third base problem for years and years to come for this team while giving them a true leadoff hitter. Now, yes, last year he had a 233 batting average, but the prior 2 years, his hitting was much better, much better, I should say. As you take a look at Lewis's numbers over the 3 years that he's played in the MLB, look, 12 games in his first season, so it's even hard to call him a 3-year MLB veteran. He's really a 2-year guy. Played 58 games last season, 82 games this season. Basically, all in all, he's had 605 career plate appearances. So, I mean, he's been good, though. I mean, throughout the stretch, as we've seen, 825 OPS. Last year had a 921 with 2.4 WAR. It's where most of his WAR came from. Was that 2023 MLB season where he looked absolutely awesome. I mean, 921 OPS, slugging percentage at 548, on-base percentage at 372, batting average of 309. This would be the leadoff hitter the New York Yankees so desperately need, and he'd be expected to grow so well with the New York Yankees while being able to hold down that third base role for the team as well, fitting in multiple team needs all at the same time. Now, this would cost a pretty penny for the Yankees, as 3 prospects would go in Schlittler, Henry Lane, and Oswald Peraza. So you take a look at these guys. Peraza, he's the biggest name in this deal. He's had 371 minor league at-bats last year with a 750 OPS, 16 home runs, 25 stolen bases, excellent base stealer, 156 stolen bases throughout his minor league career. And, well, he was in the MLB for 10 at-bats last year, and he had a 773 OPS and a 200 average. So he was hitting the ball a little bit well, but the whole thing with Peraza has been the fear of his ability to hit the ball, but he's been solid in the minor leagues where he has a 768 career OPS down there. He's been solid again, just a solid overall player, very, very good fielder. It's been the hitting that's been a problem. I've been a big fan of Oswald Peraza. I've been very open about it. I would like the New York Yankees to try to go out and acquire Oswald Peraza, but as where things stand right now, things have gotten very, very complicated with the New York Yankees and all this stuff. So it is important to note, with all that being said, the New York Yankees have found themselves in an interesting situation where I would totally do this trade. I mean, you look at the other two pitching options here. In the lane right here, barely really played in the minor leagues at all. Only 9 wins and 10 losses in the minors in total with 36 games started. So Lane, obviously someone who, yeah, it would be upsetting to lose, but at the same time, the world would not be burning with losing him. At the same time, you look at everything else with where this is going, and you just see that at the same time, you see Schlittler here, and again, same thing. It's also, I got these two mixed up. That was Schlittler, this is Lane, and Lane, 6.57 ERA, 146 WHIP, 1-2. Again, only 6 games in the minors last season, and 37 overall, 12 innings pitched last year. So not a lot of real presence from any of these guys here. And where the New York Yankees stand now, would it be the end of the world losing either of these guys? Nope. Would it be the end of the world with them losing Peraza? At this point, no. Not that long ago, I would have said, yeah, the Yankees should do whatever it takes to keep Oswald Peraza. He has a good future with the Yankees. But it's essentially been confirmed that he's not going to be a New York Yankee this season, which does mean the Yankees are going to have to look to move on from Peraza in a trade, and the Yankees, known to be looking for a bat, can buy low, or buy lowest as it seems, on a guy in Royce Lewis who really has only shown potential when he's healthy. It's just a matter of getting the health down, and a change of scenery does help with health a lot of the time. And the New York Yankees, obviously they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but at the same time, they've overhauled their medical staff a few different times trying to keep guys as healthy as possible. We saw Aaron Judge dealing with some injuries, and he really missed all those except for the freak toe injury that happened. And I mean, yeah, we're seeing Gerrit Cole go down, but that's not that surprising at the end of the day when you really think about all the subsequent elbow stuff that's been going on with him. Giancarlo Stanton's just injury prone. There's no way around that. DJ LeMahieu's injury prone as well. But outside of that, we have seen the guys, knock on wood, mainly stay healthy recently. So it would be a good sign for a guy in Royce Lewis to be able to come here, kind of reset, and also play for a team that desperately needs his services. He would be the leadoff hitter for the Yankees. They would move Austin Wells out of that spot. At the same time, if you have Royce Lewis leading off, you can put Aaron Judge back at third, which is his preferred batting spot. So you also help out there, which is also super good for the Yankees. And, well, it just makes the team better. The Yankees still have to try to contend for a World Series. This Aaron Judge era is only going to last for so much longer. He's not young anymore. So the Yankees are going to have to do whatever it takes to try to make this work out. And as of right now, it's definitely difficult to see where they're going to be going from here. So we're going to see exactly what happens. I would love this move. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Let me know what you guys would do in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, and go Yankees.